So I want you to think about the most intimidating competitor you have, the one that dominates the marketplace. You know who he is, you know who she is. I want you to think about that person. Why is that person intimidating? Why is the market intimidated by this person? You know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm going to explain to you today why that competitor who intimidates everybody is dominating the marketplace. So now, if the message that I give you gets you to take action, gives you a lot of value, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. So the other day, I'm doing a Zoom. Somebody asked a question. There's like 12 people in the channel. The guy says, Al, how do I know when I get home that I had a productive day? How do I know if the day was productive? I said, great question. Let's go ahead and qualify. I said, here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to know with you. He says, what's that? I say, I want you to qualify what is a terrible day for your business. What is a bad day? What is a good day? What's a great day? So let's start off with, tell me what makes you think you get home, it's 10, 11 o'clock, you're at home, you're in bed with your wife. You're saying to yourself, I had a great day today in business. What made it a great day? So he says, well, if I had a lot of appointments, if I made a call, if I did this, if I did that, yada, yada. Everything he said was general. I said, okay, well, nothing you said to me is specific. Nothing has a number tied to it. Everything is too general. You have to be very specific and you have to tie a number to it. For example, I made 50 calls today, 200 calls today. 200 calls is a great day. 150 calls is a good day. 100 calls is a bad day. 50 calls is a terrible day. Tell me the great day. So he says, okay, if I made 7 calls and 10 appointments and get 5 referrals, blah, blah, blah. So I said, now you're talking. So now take that from great to good, from bad to terrible. So he did that. By the time the call was done with, we had a good idea of what was a good, a great, a bad, a terrible day. So why is that so important? Because I remember going home at night and thinking to myself, well, today was a pretty terrible day. My business didn't get any better today. What a waste of a day. There was nothing that advanced my business today. It's as if today didn't even exist. I don't like that. So every time there's a bad or a terrible day, I wanted to come back with a great day. A day that was so good that it's going to cancel the bad or terrible day that I had. So now I ask you the question, what's the most intimidating factor, the most intimidating quality in the dominator in your market? You know what it is? I'm going to explain to you what it is. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, you know who he is. He's got a high IQ score. Last year, I think he made $124 million. The guy is absolutely crushing it. Whether you agree with his politics or not, this is about what the guy has accomplished. He's absolutely crushing it. Okay, I want you to Google him with the following phrase. Type in Dwayne Johnson out of shape. Go type in Dwayne Johnson out of shape once you're done with this video. Try to find a picture of him out of shape. You're probably going to say, well, when he was a linebacker in Miami, there's a picture of him with a big gut. Okay, well, he's a linebacker at that time, and he's probably in better shape than 99.9% of people. Well, I saw this one picture with the fanny pack, and he's a little bit chunky. You saw one picture where he has no shirt on. He doesn't look like he's as buff as he is today. It doesn't matter. Try to find a picture of him out of shape. Why is that such a big deal? How the hell does a guy who's got a few 100 million people following him on Instagram, anywhere he goes, paparazzi, somebody takes a picture of him. How does he not have a picture of him out of shape? It's either he's never been out of shape or he doesn't leave the house. The answer is what? He's probably never been out of shape the last 25 years of his life. Look where he's at right now. He's about to be a billionaire. Tom Brady, go try to find a picture of him out of shape from the last 24 years. The best one you're going to find is when he got drafted, 199 pick. You'll see a picture of him looking like a bartender. From there on, he's gone to be in even better shape than when he was 21, 22 years old and first drafted into the NFL. Drake, since 2008, 2007, whatever year he jumped in the industry, he's had hits after hits after hits, right? He doesn't miss. Sting, Ray Charles, #1 hits, 4 different decades. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Now, you might say, Al, you're going to bring up Hillary Clinton? This has nothing to do with you liking your competitor. Donald Trump. Both of them have been relevant for 40 to 50 years. You know how hard that is to do? Very hard. Most people stay relevant for a year, 4 years, 5 years. 40 years, 50 years, you have to respect your opponent and the enemy. I can go on, keep giving examples. There's plenty more names here. Here's what I'm saying here. The guy at the top, the intimidators, the guys that are at the top of the field, at the top of whatever business that you're in, they don't let too many terrible days create negative momentum for themselves. They just don't do it. They're obsessed with stacking good and great days. Back to back to back to back to back to back. Because they know if you do that, the level of momentum accumulated after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years of doing whatever they're doing becomes so massive. The level of credibility and success that you have at that point is probably more than what you deserve. But the reason for it is because after 10 years, you created so much more momentum. The line on the chart just looks like a rocket ship took off. Warren Buffett was worth 52 million at 52 years. He's worth $100 billion today. That's the idea. It's very hard when you're going up against somebody that shows up every single day to the point where you're saying, take a day off, dude. Go on vacation. Why don't you slow down for a day or a month or 2 months or 3 months? Please let me catch up to you. They say, nah, come on down. I'm not taking no day off or the week off or the month off. That's why I'm the intimidator. That's the mindset of an intimidator. So for those of you listening today, watching this video today, couple challenges for you. Number one, make a list of who the intimidators are. See that intimidating quality, write it down and see if you can apply it. Number two, categorize what is a good, a great, a terrible day for you in whatever field or business that you're a part of. And then based on that, go out there and make a massive plan of action. Because if you create that momentum going into the rest of the year, you're probably going to have a great year. So if this message resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe or hit the follow button.